Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator. Today, taking flight in the Airbus A320neo in Lufthansa colours on a flight from here in Munich to Kraków, Balice International Airport. So, flight in about an hour, just over an hour. Should be a decent little flight today. Got a nice sunset over Europe, and yes, back in usual, back Microsoft Flight Sim, back in the A320neo. So. Should be a good trip today. I hope you guys are all excited for it. Switch over to the chat. There we go. Yeah, let's get right into this, shall we? So, welcome AK47. Welcome your boy Zane. Thank you very much. Welcome to the channel to chats. Also, thank you to Magnus. I noticed he dropped a donation as well a couple months ago. 55 Swedish krona. I mean, I'm an IVAO user myself, Magnus, I'm afraid. I'm not a VATSIM controller, but if you ever find yourself on IVAO, then give me a shout. Fly into your airspace. But thank you very much, dude. You are a star. So, batteries come on, solar power comes on, set the 3 ADAs to nav, crew options comes on the emergency lights, strobes, auto, nav light on, and that's the overhead panel completed. Jump down to the FMS, we will clear that, go to FMDC, we will go to neutralization, and start picking our info from there. So, going from Echo, Delta, Delta, Mike to Echo, Papa, Kilo, Kilo. How am I doing, your boy Zane? Not bad at all, dude. Got back from work earlier, and now life goes on. Loud delivery, it's not on the delivery pack, FXRE. You have to download the loud motion off of Flight Sim 2. That one's not on the delivery pack. While the delivery pack covers the majority of airlines, there are a few that don't make it onto that. So, Iris is lining. Flight number today is LH1626. That goes in there. Costing us today is 27, with our cruising altitude at flights level 370. That goes there. So, big update from the A320neo. We have a all new tablet to enjoy. So it's a FlyPad version 2 we've now got, which includes it's a much better UI. It includes Navigraph integration, which I need to get myself sorted out very soon now because I need I got my Navigraph now because it's there, so we'll do that at some point. But yeah, got navigation charts on that. We've got very detailed little menu list. So import right from SimBrief, maps and located. This is all new layouts and it does look very good indeed. So we'll enjoy that at some point. I'd like the new kind of IVAO ATC control panel. It shows you each tower's are active, gives you the meter information when you click on it as well. So does it also tune it? 18705, 187. Oh yeah, it also tunes it. So I like it. It includes IVAO, VATSIM, Pilot Edge, and default 80 as well. So it includes all the stuff. I like it a lot. Okay, right now we're at 308, I believe. 308A, 302. So there you go. 302B at the moment. A is for large jets, B is for smaller jets. There you go. 302B. So, yeah, there you go, view of the aircraft from the well, actually, I think this is more of a spotting pub beer deck thing based on the fact that we've got umbrellas and chairs and it's kind of open air to the outside world. Again, I do love the scenery from SimWings. It's a very, very good bit of airport this. So, yeah, we better plug in our route, shall we? And before we do that, let's also board the passengers. So, they're passing at 8 o'clock today, so Munich to Kraków. 12626, 18,000 cruise, 1 hour and 5 on the clock. Departure in approximately 23 minutes. Done the 320neo with, I scroll down to passengers, 186 on board today, 186. There is Wi-Fi, there's no entertainment. We do have boarding news for Lufthansa, it's quite technical little soon. I've got a safety briefing for Lufthansa. We have snacks. We
wrong direction. Are you able for
don't get some meal service, I don't believe. So we'll start with that and get passengers on board the aircraft. Right, 0.2 from the aircraft. Block fuel on board will be.
Sorry, I think. Sorry, 1 minute.
Let me tune back to Unicom 2 seconds just to kind of clear the voice a bit. We'll talk to see in a bit. We use IVAO, so it was not VATSIM, so we'd be different in regards to networks anyway. Right, flight plan. So, total fuel on board today will be 5457, 5.45. That goes there. We'll also load that into the fuel now, so get your aircraft fueled up. 5457 goes into here. 5457. Start the fueling. It's only about 3 minutes, so again, not a massive amount today. Back to the flight plan. Let's start loading our routes. Not too many points either. It's quite a little short flights. Starting off with Kirdi. Kilo India Romeo Delta India. That goes into there. From Kirdi, you fly direct to Medal. Directs to Ledva. And that is our flight plan complete. Again, only 3 waypoints. We depart runway. Well, check the ATIS in a couple of seconds, but I'm hoping it's 26 right as departure runway. Yes, so runway's correct, which means we'll be using the Kirdi 3 November departure and arriving Net 31 Hotel into 07. But we'll listen to the ATIS and all that, we'll get everything confirmed, and then we'll speak to Tower to get our clearance. So, let's listen to the weather information while we print out a sheet.
Winds 310 at 3 knots. 8. Dew point 14 degrees Celsius. Visibility 10 kilometers. Temperature 24 degrees Celsius. Winds 310 at 3 knots. 8. Dew point 14 degrees Celsius. Visibility.
Okay, yeah, temperatures end up there. So temperature 1018. We'll plug that into this. We will receive the weather sheet and print it. That from the ground is information Charlie. So we'll be doing that shortly. I've received a message from Munich ground. I'm afraid. Oh right, hang on. Give me 2 seconds to drop a message. So many things. Sorry, got a message from there. I believe it's well, my German's not exactly strong, but he's basically telling me that I need to double check my name on the IVAO network. I, however, have permission from what's his name? One of the IVAOs. Look, Braden. I need to figure his surname though, which I need to get off the IVAO server. That's it. Behrens BD. Right, print it out quickly, grab that, and then we'll carry on with the message as such. So, flight plan set, that's looking good. We'll tune to the ground frequency, which is Munich communication. You have delivery. So we've got ground, tower, approach, and centre. So we're using to ground 121.710. That goes into there. That's looking good. So our departure expecting is the Kirdi 3 November on 26 right, but ultimately it will be ground frequency that can override that if we need to take slightly different routes. While we're here, we'll also increase the brightness slightly. Right, so we're Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango 302 Bravo. Information Charlie.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you.
Okay, we'll let the cabin crew get the cabin crew do their intro first, and then we'll get going. So yes, this is the A320neo. So using the A320neo today, we don't have the Phoenix sim yet. I'm hopefully, well, it's going to be a day one purchase for me Phoenix sim, so when that releases I'll definitely pick it up. I don't use the VAT sim waffle, so you enjoy VAT sim, and well, see you later. Does it not pins the IVAO? Let me put that now for you. Whoops. Let me pin that now for you. There. There you go. So that's our flight tracking. If you need to track, well, if you want to track us.
Enough to give you a clearance. Perhaps you have better luck with tower frequency.
Hello there, Munich ground. This is Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango at stand 302 Bravo type A320neo with information Charlie requesting IFR copy to Krakow.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, Munich April, good evening. Startup approved, cleared to Krakow via Kirdi 3 Sierra departure, flight plan route, climb flight level 70, squawk 3666.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango is cleared to destination Krakow via the Charlie 3 Sierra departure, initial climb flight level 70, squawking 3666. Alright, 3666, set that to Tara. So I'm given the 3 Sierra departure, okay, 3 Sierra. Presumably then, that will also be on the runway as filed. 26 right.
Via Bravo 3 November departure, flight plan route, climb flight level 70, squawk 1000.
Yes, so 3 November, so that's 3 north or 26 left, which is Kilo 3 Sierra, 3 south, west, south, south. So we'll take Kilo 3 Sierra, that'll be runway 26 left departure, insert that. So that's all good, we'll clear the user points, insert that, head over to performance and start plugging our performance in. Transition altitude, we'll grab that from the charts. Transition altitude is 6,000. Flex temp is 68. Flaps 1 for takeoff, and our speeds are going to be as follows: 122, 123, and 127. So performance setup, got the clearance setup, everything's looking good. We should hopefully be pushing back very shortly. How are the passengers doing in regards to body movement? If we turn the volume down as well slightly on the ATC. Go back, there. So how are you doing for the boarding so far? So we're almost there. Looks like most passengers have now boarded. It's definitely a mix of German and Polish names on board today. No, I presume that's going to be an American name there, because yeah, you get quite a few American passengers into Poland as well. Poland and America, very close countries. Yeah, other than that, pretty standard for the cabin. Dobrovsky again, common surname. Yeah, that's looking good. Make sure that the seat belts and smoking is on, pumps come on, APU starts, and shortly
next time you use Delta Lima Hotel.
Roger that, Lufthansa 127, thank you.
Initial climb was 7,000. 1018, 1018 sets, and sets. Cool. So we're now done in regards to the main cockpit setup. Just waiting for the AP to start. I'll show you over the AP power, and very shortly pushing back from gates. FS German ATC, absolutely ham. They're very, very good on IVAO, very active as well. Do you know how to use all switches in the A320neo? I mean, I know the basics in regards to setting the aircraft up per Dark Mingle, but I wouldn't call myself an expert with the use of A320. Just bought the PACX and you can see I use it. It's great. Absolutely, Zane, I do adore PACX. It's a very, very good add-on. And the fact is, for example, you buy like the Aerosoft TIJ, great aircraft, but you don't use it for every single one of your flights. PACX, it's always there, start to finish, always there when you need it. How do you get flex temp? Using calculator, Martin. Using the flex calculator on Flight Not 2, now that the website's disappeared. Do you need A320neo for the model for the A330? No, you don't, Elmin. If anything, you need to get rid of the A320neo for it, because the A320neo is not compatible. Yes, like we're going to Krakow now. We do get quite a few people tagging off these flights, so I can see at the moment there's at least 3 aircraft going to Krakow. 4 going to Krakow. I'm just logged in. If you starting to tune, thank you. 94.99. Thank you very much. How's your day? So far, so good, dude. So far, so good. Back from work and now here to stream. Off to bed, and tomorrow I'll try and get the freeway video recorded. Because on Wednesday, it wasn't meant to go this way, but on Wednesday I'm flying back to Scotland, so I've had to move these things around a bit. But hey ho, It happens. A few bookings kind of got overlaps and just had to move stuff around. Yeah, other than that, looking like we are now ready to go. So I'm going to request push and start now, where it's and 302 Bravo, and then get going from there. Munich grounds, Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango at stand 302 Bravo is ready for push and start.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, pushback approved, facing south.
Push and start approved, facing south for Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango. Right, let's do this, shall we? So we'll open up pushback helper. No, PushbackZoomer.
Lufthansa 1227.
Beacon lights come on. AP's active, that's all good. Let's do it, shall we? Ground from flight deck. Request pushback.
Pushback request confirmed.
Up the door.
Pushback approved and switching south.
Bit of integrity lighting, just get the risers up. And there we go. Is Ryanair good airline to fly? You're off to Cyprus? Absolutely, with flight clips. I've never had a problem with them. Since 2013, I've made 34 flights on Ryanair. Never a problem, never a problem. Do I have SSG jets for X11? No, not the SSG ones. I have got the current developer, but it's the 145 I've got.
354, pushback approved, facing south.
Pushback approved, face south, lot 354.
Ground from flight deck.
Good evening. All checks are done. Release the brakes.
Brakes released.
Okay, pushback begins.
Welcome, come fly me simulations. Welcome channel. Welcome to chat. How are you today? How are you doing? Approach phase. Why is
Begin starting the engines, Captain.
engine 2 starts? Turn facing south.
We'll turn by 90 degrees and bring you on a southern course.
Probably a bit too early, that, but we'll see what happens.
Sorry.
Stop. Turn facing south. Turn facing south.
Sure.
Whoops. Stop pushback. Stop pushback.
Yes. Confirm parking brakes set.
Brakes set.
Perfect. Have a nice flight.
Right, so this says from the ground now. Slightly wonky on the taxi line there, but we can work with that. I don't hate anyone, Ruben. I don't hate anyone. Is ATC live? Yes, we're using IVAO. I think we are using IVAO. Now if we do get ATC from that. Welcome, come fly me. How you doing? Cool chat. Yeah, so I caught the trap of talking when the pushback is happening, which, as you guys know, is a big no-no on a PushbackZoomer. But hey-ho, should be a very pretty departure today.
Perfect.
So just waiting for engine 1 to start. Going to go back to our controls while we're at it. Test controls. While it does that, we will arm the spoilers. Protective windshield set. That sets to Tara.
Good evening. Startup approved. Clear to split via VoiceAttack 34 departure. Flight plan route. Climb flight level 70. Squawk 43.
Flaps position 1. Spoilers up. Spoilers down. Cool. Aircraft is working fine. So wait for gap in ATC, and then we'll request our taxi intention over to runway 26 south. Turn off the APU, don't require that. Turn off the ignition. And yeah, let's get going, shall we? No, Jordan doesn't work today, so I couldn't watch the GP. AT's live. Munich approach to NV, very good. Is that you, Tina, there? Is that you? Very good, I'll talk to you shortly. No worries, Soviet. We'll catch you later. Flight on 74 soon? Yes, Abdullah, I do plan to do one very soon. Right. Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango is requesting taxi.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, taxi to entry Sierra 8 via Echo 3, Delta 3, Oscar 2.
Taxi to 33 via Echo 3, Delta 3 and Oscar 2 for Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango. Right, let's grab the ground charts for Munich. Taxi set, aerodrome charts set. Because Munich's a bit of a complicated damp squib an airport where the taxiways are absolutely everywhere. So I need to exit Delta 3, Oscar 3. Hang on, so Delta Echo Delta Oscar Echo 3 Delta 3 Oscar 2 Oscar 2. I can't find Oscar 3. Delta 3 Delta. I do apologise. I'm looking at the ground charts. I cannot find Oscar 3. Oscar 2. Okay, doesn't really text. It's not text, is it? Okay, well. Echo onto Delta 0708. We'll get going. Worst case scenario, we'll just double check we're going to afterwards. I know the basics of our taxi route, so I'll just follow that up to the runway.
Taxi to entry November 4 via Whiskey 2 Delta 1.
Right, so let's get going. So I'm following taxiways down. We're currently alongside Echo 3. I use regular OBS, South Geek. I use regular OBS. Are we using the blue or orange taxi lines? Using the orange ones at the moment. So oranges are 3. Blue taxi lines are only required if we need to. So yeah, you've got 3 here: red, blue, and yellow.
Charlie 5 and contact tower 118.705. Have a good flight. Bye bye.
Yes, Nutty. Unreal Weather is a free weather add-on. Yes.
Can you please type it in to me? Thank you.
Yes, Site 747 got an update to do direct waypoints and holding patterns, so something that we'll definitely explore at some point soon. Domestic VATSIM, not at all, Oggy, not at all. I don't mind IVAO, it's a very capable network, plus better model matching than IVAO on than VATSIM on Microsoft Flight Sim. I mean, I'd rather have access to both networks if possible, but I'm not massively fast. I've tried emailing VATSIM and everything. They're not responding to me, so I'm not gonna sweat it.
Lufthansa 1227, taxi to entry,
Kill Switch, how you doing? Watch on the chat. Haven't been watching since launch Microsoft Flight Sim, how you doing? Not bad, dude, not bad. So far so good. Still enjoying the sim, still absolutely in love with the platform. And it gets better every update, it really does. It gets better with every single update it gets. What did you say like 4 and 5 comparison? We'll see, Creative. I mean, this means I've got to kind of get some videos pre-recorded for it.
Next one left and contact tower 118.705. Bye bye.
Next left. Take the next left and then contact tower on 118.705 Lufthansa. No, thank you very much. Right, so next left and then contacts tower.
Lot 34, request taxi.
Right, so Delta Mike, so I'll set that. We're now going to be holding at Sierra 8. Like things. Yeah, Sierra 8. Taxi lights on. Just realised I never actually set that. Whoops. That's all sets. Spoilers are armed. Takeoff config test. Cabin check.
5 turns, please prepare for takeoff.
Phew, can you voice that? A bit louder. Hello there, Munich Tower. This is Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango at Sierra 8.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, München Tower, good evening. Taxi to holding point runway 26 left via Sierra and Bravo 13.
Taxi holding 26 left via Sierra Bravo 13 for Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango. Right, let's carry on, shall we? This is Kraków pilots, Kraków Balice. And so we have got the Drzewiecki design scenery for the arrival, and the departure we have Simwings Munich. So Sierra is the first taxiway. Take that. Thunderstorm starting to build up now. That wasn't there 30 seconds ago. And then Bravo 13 should be the first taxiway just to our right. About a minute to expected departure now, so time is starting to tick down on us. Got an EasyJet showing about to depart, and then after that it looks like we'll be number 1 today. Yes, it is hot in the UK today, Zane. We hit 34, I think, in maximum in London.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, line up runway 26 left.
Line up 26 left for 9 Echo Tango. Thank you very much. Cabin crew, seats for takeoff, please.
Hello, Lufthansa 4 Kilo November, reaching the bridge November 4, able to...
Landing lights on.
Lufthansa 4 Kilo November, München Tower, Servus, Roger, taxi to holding point runway 26 right via November,
Transponder active.
and Alpha 12.
Yeah, formation 10 to the runway.
November, Alpha 12.
We'll hold position and prepare ourselves for departure. Yeah, it's not going to be an easy sleep tonight, sergeants. Gonna have a cold shower after this. Straight to bed, see if we can even get some rest in. Got to wake 3 in the morning tomorrow for work. So yes, an early wake up. But hey, should be a very, very pretty takeoff today in Flight Sim. Right, so we can close the charts now. We can close that.
Lufthansa 1 Yankee Whiskey, München Tower, Servus, Roger, taxi to holding point runway 26 right, intersection Alpha 12 via November and Alpha 12.
Sim is beautiful. Oh, look, it's starting raining now. This sim is beautiful. I mean, come on, look at that scene. We can sit here and enjoy this.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, wind 310 degrees, 3 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango. Thank you very much. Right, let's do this, shall we? Throttle 40. 1-2 stable. Throttle setting, flex.
Tower, lot 354, holding 08.
Lot 354, München Tower, hello.
60 knots.
Taxi to holding point runway 26 left via
80
Sierra and
knots.
Bravo 13.
Hundreds.
Sierra and Bravo 13, so lot 354.
V1 rotates. Positive rates, gear up.
Munich Tower, Lufthansa 1227. I'm having problems with my taxiway instructions. Can you give me taxi instructions, please?
So just kind of following the horizontals there for the level of climb. Things go left, but I don't think we're going to go do that straight away.
Have a nice flight, bye bye.
123905 Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, thank you very much, and talk to you later, bye bye. Right, so we're going to contact Munich. Approach now.
calculate.
Autopilot's on.
That's confirmed.
Sets. Hello there, Munich approach. This is Lufthansa non-Echo Tango, passing 4,500s.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango München, hello, it's wrong flight 20. I am descended from owner. Subject to know the other one, 123, 9
So to reduce to climb. Say again, sorry, for Lufthansa non-Echo Tango.
Yeah, I am descender controller, conduct departure.
Ah.
123-905. 123-905.
Yes. I do apologise, wrong frequency. 123905 for Lufthansa Echo Tango. Whoops, wrong frequency. Hello there, Munich departure. This is Lufthansa Echo Tango at 6,000.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango München radar. Good evening. Identified climb flight level 180.
Climb level 180 for Lufthansa Echo Tango. Set altitude of flights level 180. Right, so you don't need, you can use normal OBS to create overlays there, Geek. You don't need Streamlabs, you can just use it all based on the whereas if I go to Streamlabs alert, for example, you can see it's all just URL based. You don't need to use Streamlabs OBS, you can just use the URLs. Also, thank you Subright for the donation, $5. The idea for Drawyah, it's well, it's a long running name that I've had for a little while. Can I make you a good name? Well, drop me a DM, I could have a think if you want. Yeah, I got a bit late there on the throttle reduction, I do admit. That happens. When you're tuning the wrong frequency and then getting confused as to why the aircraft's well, why the ATC's not getting the instruction. No, it's my fault there. Oh, Jeremy, for departure, very good. Welcome to chat. How you doing, dude? Welcome to the channel. No offence, if you look to a real airline, the airline might pay a fine for noise reduction. Oh yeah, absolutely, Oggy, absolutely. I don't deny that. Can I fly to Brussels? I could do at some point. Brussels Airlines, they're 320 operators, aren't they? So even especially when the Brussels Airlines, are they 20 Neos or 20 CEOs? So I see them at Heathrow all the time, but I never quite catch what type they are. Frankfurt Istanbul, no pilots, not because I don't want to, more because the Istanbul new scenery that's on Flight Lot 2 is known to crash the simulator. So until we get an actual scenery for it, so I'm afraid right now is no. Pablo, they're the funny names, not going to happen. When's the Phoenix A320 coming out? I don't know what date it's coming out yet, NASA. Which shall I use more? I mean, when it actually releases, I'll probably use the Phoenix a little more than the Neo. But again, it comes down to which aircraft I kind of fancy flying. More modern, kind of classic A320. We'll see. It'll be a mix of both. It will definitely be a mix of both. Oh yes, Ojai. Sunset is beautiful today. Have I ever flown out of Stanford in real life? Yes, Future Eclipse. Stansted is my most flown airport in real life. It's the airport I fly out of most in real life, as that's where Ryanair are based. So yes, I do a lot. Where'd you get yours from? Getting from Streamlabs? Geek. Unicom 12800 for Lufthansa non-Echo Tango. Thank you very much, and good night. Right, over to Unicom. Do I play solo or multiplayer? So I'm using multiplayer pilots. I'm using a modded multiplayer. So I'm using IVAO, which is an ATC network. And, well, yeah, it is multiplayer, just not default into the sim. But yes, we're using multiplayer. Best sim? Absolutely okay. Absolutely. It is a beauty. A beauty to behold, Microsoft Flight Sim. Have you flown an A350? No, I haven't. Landing lights, good shout. Landing lights off. That's all retracted now, that's all off, that's all off. So yeah, I haven't flown 350 in real life. The biggest aircraft I've been in real life is a A320, although on Wednesday I am set to fly an A321neo, so that will be beaten soon. It should be the 747, but that was one of my many flights cancelled during COVID, so yes, it's definitely not as big as I thought it would be, or what I'd hope it would be. Set altitude, flights level 370. Co-pilot. Have you been to the scope on real life? No, I haven't, Flight Sim. It's airport I'm sure I'll go to one day, but we'll see how it goes. Ada is Kraków Tower, very good. We'll be talking to you soon. So yeah, I can see you've got Kraków Tower and Kraków Ground online, very good. Alright, we'll talk to you later, dude. Thank you very much. So we do get the full arrival today. We do get the welcome party. 3080. I'm about 160 in the queue for it now, Marcus. So it has sped up a bit. The queue. It has sped up a bit. I'm 160 in the queue to receive it. So hopefully not too long. FPS. Yeah, I mean Munich's a big scenery in this sim, so I can imagine that that's going to have a bit of an effect. Thank you, Amjet199. Thank you very much. Try to keep it for 5 mile departure traffic. Yeah, no worries, dudes. I mean, I can just about spot the aircraft in front of us. Well, certainly visible in the lights. So, no, you've done fine, dude. You've done it pretty much spot on. Because essentially it means that, there you go, so we're about, yeah, 6 miles. So, you're spot on there. Because it does mean that during our descent and approach, we'll have to manage our speed a bit more to kind of create, or keep this distance with the aircraft in front, unless we go for more of an extended approach. But essentially, it means that when coming into land at Kraków, we'll get a bit more traffic in regards to going to land as it's taken off. So it's nice to kind of get that balance, nice to get that mixed, dude. So much appreciated. I'll be back with you again shortly. I'm Jadam Short. Again, Munich's a fantastic scenery in a sim from Simwings, so it's an airport I'd love to utilise it a lot more. When flying to today, so yeah, flying to Kraków Balice, Levi, Kraków Balice. And yes, Chalmo, we will be using the ILS for landing today. FPS, yes, so yeah, it's a busy airport, Munich, Ojai, but when the next sim update comes out with the 40% FPS improvement, that kind of stuff, we'll definitely explore more of that in the future. So yeah, more to come, more to certainly come. How do you get the IVAO TCAS to appear in the game? Never works for you. What do you mean by IVAO TCAS, Ojai? Because the TCAS on that is default in Microsoft Flight Sim now. So that should be included as part of the default aircrafts. And then as for the actual traffic warnings, that is externally on the IVAO TCAS itself. So the aircraft that's about, it's only a few miles away now. Aircraft behind, so yeah, busy at the moment. Lots and lots of traffic around us. That's it, sorry, 60 FPS, not 40, 60 FPS improvements. It will be a night arrival, Levi. Well, it won't be a night arrival, it will be night arrival, but it'll kind of be dusk, so the sun will have set, but it won't be pitch black for the arrival, so kind of get a bit of the limelight on the approach. Yeah, no worries, Avgeek, no worries, dude. Like I say, I do always appreciate the chats, always glad to see you. Brother, I've just done Warsaw to Dubai, now enjoying the stream. Welcome, dude, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome to chats, hope you're keeping well at the moment. Like I say, so, Wednesday, I've got another real world flight. I was really hoping to kind of have a little break after Belfast, have a few weeks off, then fly again. But one of the things I wanted to do in Scotland was fully booked with only one space available this Thursday. So it was kind of fly now or wait several months. So we've well, I've booked my flight for Wednesday. It means my return flight is no longer happening. I've had to rebook that for another date, and I've changed it from Glasgow to Inverness. We're doing Inverness in September, I think it is. I have to double check. September, October, I think actually it's October. So that's all booked and set. The I'm going to Oban, Scotland. So I'm flying to Glasgow. I'm going to take the West Highlands Railway to Oban. So that's near Fort William, Oban, kind of West Highlands. Wednesday, kind of a straightforward day. On Thursday, I'm doing a boating trip to kind of try and spot some seals in the sea, which would be pretty cool. And then on Thursday afternoon, I'm flying with Hebridean Air Services. They have one aircraft in their fleet, which is a Britten-Norman Islander, which I'm very excited for. I mean, I only knew about this about 4 or 5 days ago. I was watching a YouTube video about Hebridean, and it was like the wee Scottish airline with only one aircraft. I'm like, this looks interesting. I watched a video, and then I book it. So yes, thank you YouTube recommendations. You're costing me money. But no, it should be a good trip. That's very excited indeed. How long's the flight today? About 1 hour today, Levi. About 1 hour from Munich to Kraków. Could you trip flights? Yeah, so the Islander I will definitely be doing a trip report on for certain. There's no way I'm flying in that little aircraft without a video. Once you're on the ship, that put the CNM ship was... Well, There once was a ship that put to sea, and the name of the ship was the Balice. Yes, we all remember that. Does Flyby A320 have VNAV? Yeah, kind of, Reno. It follows constraints, but it's not kind of official VNAV yet. The calculations need to be done on the FMS, but the actual aircraft itself does follow constraints. It's getting there. It's getting there. Clock's going to Gatwick tomorrow after Gibraltar. Day after that. Very good, dudes. What's the restrictions like in Gibraltar at the moment? Is that still open? Well, it must be, I guess. Quickly turn off the CVAT sign now. I mean, look at that. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful scene. Graphics settings. I've got a video on my graphics settings, Swami. I recommend giving that a look. I'll probably do an updated video soon when the new FPS upgrade comes. Where I'll kind of do a few more tweaks just to kind of improve things a little bit, but I like it. It's green, is it? Ah, okay, well, enjoy it, Dan. Do enjoy it. Use the dev version, Soviets. Use the dev version over stable. Dev version is much more up to date, much better at following aircraft. Also has working autoland. Stable doesn't have autoland. Dev version has autoland. Screenshot. Okay, yeah, grab screenshots. Whoops. No. Yes, snipping tool. Classic snipping tool. Front screenshot. I'm going to drop this into Discord now for you guys. Spot there from Spout. Little light down there. Very good. Finding an Austrian 320. So yeah, this is the relaxing bit. So you can see there's aircraft in front of us. In regards to the aircraft up there, can we spot them perhaps? Because now it's kind of dusk. Spotting aircraft should be very easy at this time of day. That might be found in front of us, perhaps. Now lower altitude. We'll keep an eye out. If I do that, James, then I'd end up back in like position 1000 in any queue of any website ever. The problem is everyone's got a shortage of graphics cards at the moment, and nobody knows when they're actually going to get them. So I could complain. It means I'd lose my queue position and then have to start all over again. So I'll take it as it is. Quite seems to be an island for Twitch. Sounds great. Absolutely, yeah, Marlon. Absolutely. If you're on Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram at DrawyYT, as I do post a lot onto my trips there as well. So do follow me on Instagram if you wish to see a bit more on that. Weather in Krakow. So right now we're looking at 2 knot wind, so clear winds, clear skies. Well, clear visibility. Few clouds at 400s, so it's low clouds but good visibility with low winds. 24 centigrades. So slightly cloudy, no wind, very warm. Just ordered the deluxe version of Microsoft Flight Sim on Xbox on 27th. Ah, well, happy birthday to you, Sable, and do enjoy Flight Sim. I do plan to do a new A320neo tutorial at some point soon, so when Microsoft Flight Sim releases on 27th for console, because the A320neo is now on console as an aircraft you can download for free, I'll probably do a new updated A320neo tutorial, just kind of keep people up to date with that one, because I've got a A320neo tutorial that's about 6 months old now. There's been a lot of changes since then, so I think it'd be about the right time to make a new update to kind of keep things going, but we'll definitely have a few changes. Any tips on getting great subs? Just keep at it, AthGeek. I mean, I've been doing YouTube now for 5-6 years. Until about a year ago, I had about 4,000 subs. Since Microsoft Flight Sim's release, things have exploded massively, but before then, it's about 4,000 subscribers for Microsoft Flight Sim, so keep at it. When you find that thing that clicks for you, keep at it until you get there, dude. But just don't give up. I mean, YouTube's not a get-rich-quick scheme. It never has been. Enjoy it. Don't rush it. Don't force yourself to do something you don't like. Just keep at it. enjoy it, and interact. Talk to the community, keep yourself going. I mean, I do this because I just enjoy the interaction, to be fair. I enjoy flying, I enjoy talking, it just works. Yes, future. I was at the York Rail Museum a couple of weeks ago. I flew there with Logan Air in the RJ145, and yes, went then to York. Explaining a bit of spotting aircraft in the situation because Zoom depends just angly, because at the same time explains render distance isn't quite as far, so aircraft further away won't appear as a flashing light. On this occasion we can still see the aircraft in front flashing. On some occasions we won't even be able to spot that. We'll plug in our... well, first of all, let's have a look at the ATIS for Kraków. So in terms of arrival information, arrival is runway 25. So we need to change our arrival to 25 side now to confirm towers saying the same thing. Arrival 25, arrival 25, yeah, so runway 25 arrival today. We originally had the Net 31 hotel arrival. We're going to have to change that to the Net 33 Golf. So I'll quickly set that on to... so... maybe set up a Unicom 2 seconds. Make sure that everything is correct on net. So Net 31 hotel, approaching on the ILS for runway 25. We are inbound from the west. Echo Papa Kilo Kilo, get a chance for the stars. Transition altitude is 6,500. Interesting. Okay, well, 6,500 set transition altitude too, so we'll set that as well. So Net 3 Golf. Transition 65. Sorry, so that's set. That's good. Perfect. So that's all set. There's no need to put a new weather sheet because we've only just taken off, so there's no real difference to that. In terms of the start, it's probably going to look like a big mess. Oh, no, that actually looks alright, to be fair. But we have to do a direct to Ledva because the aircraft will now just fly randomly off course for no reason, so set that. We will go to performance and just plug in the approach info. Now, I've noticed something new on this. On the calculators, we have a landing calculator. Alright, Echo Papa Kilo Kilo. Let's have a look around, shall we? So, pull the meter off for that. Pause the airport information. It's currently dry weather. Wind, so runway altitude's fine. Flaps config through. We'll go 4 flaps landing. Weight connection is set. Dry conditions, so calculate that. So that's our runway length calculated there, so we should be perfectly alright for the approach, so that's fine. Runway altitude, runway heading. Hang on, let me quickly. No, so it's runway heading of. Hang on, let's have a look. So approach charts, runway 25. So runway heading is 252. Runway altitude. That's longitude, latitude. I don't need that. 243 meters. 243. Yeah, that's fine. Turn top present as well, so sync that. Target altitude intercepts the glide slope at let's look as 25. So intercepts the glide slope at 3,000. So 107 miles for descents. QNH 1014. Temperature is 24. Winds, so we'll say variable, so 252 at 2. Transition 6500. And barometer will be category C, cat 1, 1001. And 4 flights, perfect. So that's our approach set up. We have 270 miles to go now, so we'll start our descent in a couple of minutes. But it won't be terribly long now until we get there. Like I say, we have got... So, we've got centre, have we? What centre is this? Ah! So, we're actually over Vienna radar, over Vienna radar at the moment. So that is that 134 350. Hello again, Vienna radar. This is Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango at flight level 370 inbound Ledva.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango identified level 370.
Cool. Thank you, Amjad. Just had a look at. So had a look. 5 miles to on the ground for me to see, but Unicom Lufthansa 127 see on the ground. Yeah, no worries, dude. We'll see you on the ground. We'll see you on the ground when we get there at Krakow. You're not too far behind us, Amjad. It's only a short flight as well, so I'm sure it won't take too long for you to catch up. You find landing a bit pointless. What do you mean, Dan? Finding landing pointless? Cathay, you got multiple flights a few days ago. You can't land. Any tips? Watch tutorials, Cathay. So other than a few tutorials, there are good tutorials out there as well. British Avigeeks has a couple of good ones. And practice in small aircraft as well. So fly the Cessna, land the Cessna, and then move on to bigger jets. Not everyone's a pro from day one. So learn the basics, get your grasps, and then kind of get into the landings. Is it hard to learn, Manis? Disagree, no. It's very, well, everyone's got different line of learning ability, and so it will be different for everyone, but for me it's not the most difficult thing in the world. There are easier things, there are more difficult things, but it kind of depends on your level, really. No, Justin, we're not on BATSIM, we're on IVAO. We are on IVAO. Can you explain the barometer and radio thingies on the approach page? So, the barometer... Hang on. So performance, next phase. So, your barometer and radio, so this is essentially your minimums. So, as we descend, we'll get a minimum call out, which is our requirements for the runway visibility for going around, and that'll be at 1001 feet. So, if you go to the charts... So based on the approach from runway 25 at Krakow ILS, we are a Category C aircraft, cat on approach, so it will be 1001 on the ILS today, straight in approach. So essentially, refer to your charts for what your flight's minimums will be. Yeah, so that's the thing you got to remember this. So it is, at the moment, it is for approach speeds and brakes. So right now, well, probably choose medium brakes to be fair. But it's something I'd love to see more in the future, kind of a bit more integration with the actual landing and all that. I mean, the best aircraft that does that, in my opinion, is probably either the Tolis A319 and 21 or the PMDG NGXU's tablet, which is fantastic for this calculation stuff. Again, Magnite does it pretty well as well, but the PMDG one, superb.
At least 2 touching us.
I fly IVAO, Casper, because I fly a lot in Europe, coverage pretty good in Europe, and I just enjoyed the network. Sure, simple answer. Aircraft in front, Sangli. The aircraft in front of us is going to be Austrian 3 Lima Mike. Austrian 3 Lima Mike, sorry. That's going to be Spell on the back. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I've forgotten what it was going to be. I was going to log into this, wasn't I? Yeah, that's Spell in front. That's Austrian A320. So we should be leaving Vienna Centre and making our way over to Krakow. Fly to Israel? No, these current restrictions, Eden. I can barely leave the UK at the moment, let alone go to other countries. No, if I get to eat a burger, I'm gonna have to contact centre soon. Do both, dude. Do both. Just came to stream, quality's amazing, teachers are keeping sub great. Yeah, no worries, Bents. I mean, like I say, as long as people are learning as well, it's one of the big things I get out of this. People enjoy it, people learn the bits, and ultimately, It's a bit more enjoyment for everyone in that community. More people fly, better it gets. Have you ever flown into Bravo Kilo Papa Romeo? That's which airport? Probably not, given that I don't even know what the airport is. It's Pristina. Kosovo. I'm afraid not, dude. I've not flown into Pristina. So down is the lots, yes, so I did know there was a lot 737 arrive on the route, lots 354. It would be interesting kind of what livery it pulls for lot, because in reality, lot 737s have about, well, it's got a livery for every occasion, because a lot of them are wet leased at the moment. There's about 50 different liveries, 50 different aircrafts. Can you see the aircraft's registration number or numbers? Well, there you go. We're Delta Alpha India November Papa today. That's our tail code. Nope, I've not been to Bulgaria 92316. I've not been to Bulgaria. Do I use the Thrustmaster? No, I use the Thrustmaster Warthog Chelmo. Same company, different model. But no, I don't use the Airbus. How am I? Not a bad flight fan. Not too bad today. How are you doing? You enjoying yourself? You keeping well? You staying out of trouble from the IVAO police? Like I say, keep low profile, dude. You'll be alright. Yes, Valmir, I do have an IVAO tutorial. Nothing goes into phraseology, which I'm still waiting to do at some stage soon, because that's out of my control at the moment. But I have got a tutorial on how to set up IVAO for Flight Sim. There is a T at Krakow, Amjad. We have got both tower and ground on Krakow, so I'll be speaking to them shortly. In terms of inbound flights into Krakow, there are 5, 4 of which are from Munich, and 1 aircraft from Vnukovo, of all places. And they're expected about 10 PM, so they're a bit later. There's a few of us though, we're on the way to Krakow. One Unicom, 122800 for Lufthansa, 9 Echo Tango, thank you very much. So, back to Unicom. So we're back on Unicom, make sure everything is set up for the approach information. That's all looking good. 18, that should be runway 25, right? So over runway, yes, runway 25 sets. So we'll be starting our descents, what was it, 107 miles. 107, we have 210 to go now, so counting down, but not quite there yet. Presume that's even working. Oh yeah, it is. We're just apparently going very slow for mileage, apparently. What's our air speed? Ground speed? Ground speed 447. Yes, it's about right. It's about right. People who scared in member departments. Yeah, I mean, it's like of every network. I've noticed with VATSIM, IVAO. I don't know about Pilot Edge so much, but because I didn't know, gotta remember that IVAO and VATSIM 20 years ago were the same network. That split apart, and so there's a lot of similarities between the two, including some of their membership stuff, which I do accept not all of it's agreeable to an extent, but they provide a service which is online ATC, and I do really enjoy it, so yes. I'd say go back, Avgeek, to what I said earlier, because I gave you quite a long paragraph on what to do. Welcome, I'm Sets Gaming, Rana, welcome channel, welcome to chats, how are you today? How are you doing? They're forcing me to join the server to the A330. That's Megpack AK-47. You do have to join the server, yes, because if you don't get the download links and all that, you have to do it through Discord. So I'm afraid that's something you have to do at some point yourself. I've said hello to you, I'm Set Gaming, although I have a feeling I won't be getting $100,000 from you. If I did, that's a mortgage paid off. How are you doing? Not too bad, Nicholas. Not too bad. I do intend to fly to Brazil at some point, because I know that IVAO especially has got... Well, I'll go to Brazil. We can just go to South America in general. I mean, Argentina and Brazil always... look at this. Look at this for traffic. One day we're going to have to do one of these kind of event flights with millions of aircraft and, well, hopefully I can understand what's being said, but South America's always active on IVAO. There you go. Central America as well, very, very active. And actually quite a bit on the west coast at the moment. Yeah, as always, Europe's nice and busy. Yes, MegaPack have partnered with someone to make a 737, although it's coming. It's about what that's what I know at the moment. It's on the way, and development is happening, but I don't know too much about release dates and all that. No, I've not been to Larnaca. Zane, I've not been to Larnaca. Nope, not been to America. I've only ever been around Europe. I should have gone to America in May last year, but that got cancelled due to COVID. So I should have been to America, but at the moment the answer is no, I've not yet been. Thank you, Nicholas. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Orbit simulations. I think so, that's the one. Let's try and figure out, because I'm on so many Discord servers I need to kind of clear out one day. But yes, I believe it is Orbits that are doing the 737. I just need to do a proper clean out one day just to sort it all out. Whoops. Just accidentally knocked the rudder there. Yeah, thank you, Nicholas. Glad you enjoyed the videos. Slow down a bit, look where you are. Oh yeah, you're... What's ground speed at the moment? Your ground speed is 504. If anything, dude, you're doing about 50 knots faster than I am at the moment. You'll be catching up in no time. Yes, George. IVAO has got better model matching than VATSIM. IVAO also is built into network. There is a way you can do it in VATSIM as well. It's more of a complicated method, but IVAO by default certainly is up there. Yes, Robin, I have been to Vienna. I've been to Vienna once. Flew with Laudamotion to get there. So the group flights, I'm changing ground AK-47. I'm changing group flights now to every 6 weeks. So slightly more than a month, but better timing. So I can do longer flights with more people. So I'm going to talk about that at some point soon. I'm just kind of waiting for work to settle down at the moment because it's lots of overtime at the moment. But once it settles down, I'll definitely go to more about the group flights and all that. Group flights and long haul. Flight's too short, Softwoods. I'm sorry to hear. You can always fly longer flights yourself, dude. Yes, I'm very excited for the Phoenix A320. Looking very, very good so far. I mean, the level of detail we've seen in terms of the screenshots and landing video, it's looking very good indeed. And so, as soon as the release date comes out for that, it will certainly be a day one purchase from my part. Yes, I will be getting PMDG 737 and 777 at releases. The 737, because I've got the NGXU, I get a discount on the NG3, so I'm definitely waiting for that one. 777, also much better than the Captain Sim, I already know that. No, that geek. Cruising speed, Sophie, was it? We're doing Mach 0.78 at the moment. Mach 0.78. Welcome, Reese. Welcome to our chat. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Yeah, so the 777 was a long way off, but by the time it does release, I can imagine by then we've been bored of 737 flights every single day for 2 years, so we'll move on to something else. Yeah, I don't like the Captain Sim 777. It's a 747. Simple as. It's a 747. And the fact it's on Marketplace as well. Yeah, it's not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. The Pinpoint, yeah, the Pinpoint I'm very excited for. Again, no release date for that yet, but already looking much better than the Payware option. Can you DM on Discord? Depends what your DM is about, Amjad. Depends what your DM's about. So in a couple of minutes, we're going to start thinking about our descent and approach into Kraków. not too long to go now. If you start to go watch the rant of that flight again. That was pure honest rant there, flight fan, after the fact I spent real money on that aeroplane, and well, very disappointed. So, what can you do? You win some, you lose some. Captain Sim, at least I now know, and a lot of people know, is a company to avoid in future. So, what can you do? Orbis Tour. So I have downloaded the Yetta OJI. I probably will do soon. It's not a flyable aircraft. It's just a static kind of cabin walk around, but it's looking good so far. It's an awareness thing for the Orbis Eye Hospital. In my opinion, it should have had a donation side of the things as well. So like you donate a $5 to unlock something extra, something like that. But yeah, it's a nice little model, and so I want to explore. Does the Vermis TFDi crash? I hope not, Soviet, because we're using it right now. So if the sim crashes, then yes. If the sim doesn't crash, which it shouldn't do, then no, it doesn't crash. But we are using the dev version right now for this trip. I wonder if the lights work yet, flood lighting. Yes, they have fixed it. Top descent is 10 miles from Nita, according to top descent. My one, well, yeah, it's about the same, I'd say. It's about the same. Which would you recommend? I'm not sure, Keenan, because at the end of the day, none of them released yet, and therefore we don't know the quality. PMDG likely will be the better aircraft based on PMDG's history when Megapac's kind of unknowing into new aircraft, so time will tell. We'll see how it goes. At the end of the day, it's just a case of wait for both of them to release and then kind of compare them from there. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim challenge accepted. You never know the sim, you never know. Some people with charity thought it'd be payware and 50% goes to charity. Some people with the charity thought it'd be payware. Oh, should be payware, yes, that's what I'm thinking. It should have been kind of a payware-y side to it, where you can... We'll see how it goes. I'm sure... I mean, to be fair, I'll probably make a donation myself, just kind of outside of the sim, because at the end of the day, it's an awareness thing. Based on the videos I've seen, they do a lot of work in the world for blindness, so I'll make a personal donation. That's something I'll... You know what? Yeah, after doing today, I think I'll do that. No Levi. Well, if we could fly to the original original Istanbul scenery, there's no Istanbul new yet. Well, there is one. It crashes the sim, so it has to be Akatok, the original scenery or the original airports. We'd have to do that. In any new feature that YouTube can add, you can go backwards on the stream or go forwards. Yeah, we can just go future in time, Soviet Wizard. Go future in time. Yes, got a few thunderstorms behind us, which is interesting because I've got no... Well, at least at the moment there's no thunder being reported. We'll probably get an updated sheet shortly. AT menu, weather request, send. So yeah, we'll see what the looks like in Kraków, but I don't think it'll be too different. Have you tried M2 the 20? No. What's M2? OJI. Welcome, Zonab, how you doing? Welcome channel chats, how you doing today? How are you doing? So in terms of weather right now, 20 at 5 knots, plus visibility, few clouds at 6. Actually, in print that will update the performance, because there's enough there that's changed for us to actually update that and potentially get a different weather approach. So we're looking at winds of 200 at 5 now. Temperature is 22 centigrades. QNH 1014 stays the same. A few clouds at 6, so better visibility, but slightly windier as a result. So yeah, 122, 177 stays the same. Cool. So that's continuing. 126. Oh, have you tried Mach 2 in a 3? No, I haven't. To be fair, So if it was the last time Microsoft Flight Sim crashed on us, who remembers when we went onto that summer bus sim? Hang on, Drawyah summer bus. This one, summer camper van.
For centuries, I lived life.
Coach bus simulator 3D. This one when the flight sim crashed on us. So yeah, that's kind of our backup. If sim ever crashes on us again, go into the marketplace, find something really silly to download, and then go from there. It's kind of our backup plan. Worth a watch. It's such a... Because this was originally a live stream, so streams April 22nd, but using the YouTube editor, I kind of compressed it into its own separate little video. So, and that's our backup plan. If the sim crashes, we just watch some stupid... Well, we play some stupid game on the marketplace. Yeah, so I was there yesterday, Reese. I wasn't there today. I was there yesterday, so I was on Saturday. She did a video yesterday. Basically, there's a water pressure problem. Interesting, because Bayhurst just came out of... No, yeah, so as you know, that's something we've had in the past. I think the water system will get replaced at some point soon on Bayhurst, because it's just... Yeah, that will be sorted out by the maintenance guys. But how do you find it, Reese? How did you find it? Feedback, always appreciated. I'll feed that back to Matt later on. But how do you find it? And do you think you'll be joining yourself? How do you get your 7-month flight sim? You don't, Zainab. I recommend you don't get it. Yeah, don't. Yes, random fam. I do remember you, dude. It's been a while. It has been a while. Hope you're hope you're keeping well. Hope you're doing all right. 107 down to 3,000. We'll do that very shortly. Down to 3,000. Microsoft Flight Sim crashed today. Yesterday, day before. Don't worry, AJ. Sim update 5, 60% improvements. You'll be home free soon. If it's going to run on console without crashing, it's going to run on PC without crashing. Just touch wood, fingers crossed. My shoulder's disappearing now. Very odd. It's probably the position of the microphone. It's probably doing that. Oh, the PC restarted for temperature. Oh, well, get a cooler room, I guess. I'm afraid there's not much you can really do at the moment because the temperature really is. What is that? There's kind of thing behind me just causing that to glitch out. Might have to change colour of my shirt or something. It can just be a ghost, that's alright. There you go, yeah, perfect. Yeah, my hair's disappearing. One day Joy can have a stream with no technical problems. Right, well, we better start descent, shall we? Set altitude 3,000.
Right, okay.
So I'll set that up. It was good, you really liked it, you'll join next 2 weeks. Ah, very good, Reese, very good. Are you joining as a full member or a YPC? How are you joining the railway? Wondering, when Sim Update 5 comes out, what will be your first test flight? It's not sure yet, Kilo, haven't decided what the first test flight will be. Try and make it probably something like Paris Charles de Gaulle was always my worst airport for FPS. So I'll probably do Paris Charles de Gaulle. As for the departure airports, I don't know yet, so we'll have to kind of see where it goes from there. We'll start our descent now. That's out in Unicom. And shortly, I'll be landing in Kraków. Yeah, you're catching up, Hamdad. You're definitely catching up. YPC, okay. How old are you out of interest, if you don't mind me asking? So yeah, if you're joining our YPC, you'll be under Chris, which is, well, I like Chris, very good guy, and YPC. Do a lot of P-Way, but again, very rewarding. Something that I never actually did myself. I joined the railway when I was a bit too old for YPC when I first joined the railway, but no, they're a good bunch. The YPC, they're a very good bunch. Yeah, there we go. Paris Heathrow, yes, because again, Actually, Heathrow again, if I do a departure over kind of City of London, that used to crash my sim actually. So Paris was really bad for FPS, London was so bad it actually just crashed the sim full stop. So definitely definitely one we could do. Witamy w Polsce, dzień dobry, Soviet visit, jak się masz? Welcome, Pepita, how you doing? Welcome to Channel Chat, how you doing today? What am I doing next? Well, probably be London to Glasgow again. Yes, I'm flying to Glasgow on Wednesday in the A321neo British Airways. The good is green and black. This is PACX, TFDi designed PACX. It's a passenger crew experience add-on, and one that I do very much enjoy. It's very smart. Let's add on this. Satisfaction 96%. Arrival 712. Gonna be late today, I think. Delay of, we'll say, 20 minutes for just, yeah, no real reason. It's just like behind schedule by 20 minutes. From Cardiff. Cardiff's one of the easiest airports to run there, Kieran. Cardiff will be no challenge whatsoever for the FPS. So PACX costs about $30, $29.99. There you go. Thanks, Zine and where did it go? Someone else just said it was $30. That message disappeared. Well, thank you, other guy as well. Yeah, it's going to fly the Airbus A320neo. That's hopefully going to get planned out. Well, I wasn't originally going to do a real world flight because I keep flying to Glasgow all the time in real life. But because I didn't do a stream yesterday, I'm going to kind of use that as like a way to go back and do it. So yeah, we'll do one. We'll do one. PACX is it's an application that sits on top of the sim, so it is separate. It is it's an application that sits on. Whoops. Cancel that. It's an application that sits on top of the sim. Long story short. Yes, I do use Volanta. I do use Volanta. Voice integration will work. And phone settings in the side here. So check your device and volumes and all that set, and just make sure that everything's well set. Someone's fair enough. It's the quickest U-turn I've ever seen. Yeah. Yeah, it's just you got bad spec, Kieran. London and Paris for me has always been the worst. So you're 13, Matt and Chris, you join Alex, you're 14 2 months. Ah, okay, that works out quite nicely for you, Reese. Well, welcome to the railway. Need to quickly do a few things, 2 seconds. Just need to catch up a few things while we continue our descent. We'll shortly be speaking to ATC as well, so we have got active ATC on the arrival. And so I'll be speaking to them for landing. Your ATC has worse than yours. Which ATC do you use right now? Because I use a modded ATC. You're probably using default in yourself. So ADIS 123255, so we'll be talking to you very shortly, ADIS. Thank you very much. In fact, we can probably see your tower info from here already. Where are you? Okay, we're two. There you go. So 123255, and then there's all your meet-time information as well. So we've got all your info there. We'll be saying hello to you very shortly. And just confirming it is runway 25 for arrival. Yeah, ground is also available, looking good. Perfect. So coming in for runway 25. How many miles to go? 53. 53 miles. So we're bang on the descent right now. Bang on for intercepts of 2000. To our left there, we're going to start seeing some of the sights of Kraków. Mod AT, so I'm using IVAO design now. I'm using IVAO. I'm sure you've asked a question before. I'm using the IVAO network for Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, so I'm using ILS runway 25 for my approach. That's what I've got set based on the ATIS requirements of Kraków at the moment. ILS 25. Speaking of which, frequencies as they've been set. Yeah, so Kraków 110.3, 252 cross set, so that's perfect. How do you want to descend? Performance calculator. I mean, I can do the maths in my head if I need to, but performance calculator also just gives you the distance, 45 to 45, so bang on descent at the moment. Welcome ICIZs, how you doing? Welcome to the channel, welcome to chats, how you doing today? How are you doing? What I may do is when we get to Kilo 547, we'll kind of fly a little bit beyond that to keep the aircraft descending, and then make left intercepts just a tiny bit later. In terms of traffic in front of us, it looks pretty clear at the moment. It's the traffic behind I'm not concerned by, but again, just kind of got to make sure my distance is kept. But at the end of the day, with myself as the aircraft in front, it's their position, it's their job to slow down, if you know what I mean. So, as long as spacing and distancing is kept, we'll be alright. Welcome Black Panther, how you doing? Welcome channel, welcome chat, how you doing today? I don't want to see that sign. Is it worth getting myself Flight Sim now? I'd say yes, IC, especially after 27th, which will be the big update for stability and frame rates. Yes, and kind of 27th. Yeah, we are a little on the high side spouse, that's why I say we're going to go for a more extended approach at the end there. So 547 flies straight, and then make this final turn a bit later for the intercepts. Because at the moment, we're, well, was it? No, 35, that'll be 32, so we're kind of going to be at 3,000 on top of the airport rather than within that intercepts. Plus, flaps got to do as well, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm fairly sure we did a Mumbai Daily stream a little while ago. Flew that in Indigo, I think it was, Indigo. I did fly from Auckland to Nadi, Fiji. How long was that flight? Definitely a little while. Yeah, definitely a little while one. So I'm going to break the approach path in a moment and fly this a little bit longer. It's out. Landing lights on.
Landing light on.
Passing through 10,000. Cabin crew, 10 minutes landing, 10 minutes. Oh gosh, traffic's starting to catch up a bit. What I may end up doing then depending on how close that aircraft is, he may be forced into a go-around. I might end up having to let this guy land first based on this kind of approach path we're doing. We'll see how it goes. I'll expect landing systems for both. And we just kind of want to get the aircraft into a position where we can intercept without too much of a... well, too much going the wrong way. Just load up FlightControlReplay. Let's start recording that. Nope, it's free to use, Zonab. Free to use. So yeah, they're doing the turn now. So that aircraft there will have kind of snuck in front. So we'll go a little bit further forwards and create spacing with this aeroplane. It's not my #1 plan, but it will do the job. Also reduce our descent rates slightly. Streams are the reason you got Microsoft Flight Sim. There is a Cathay. I'm glad you enjoyed the streams. I'm glad I hope you enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim. Like I say, it's a very good platform, this. I've thoroughly enjoyed every minute. And I'm sure you will do as well. Learn the basics, get yourself into Flight Sim, and we'll kind of learn it from there. So, you'll be landing fine. This guy, I've got a feeling may go around. So that's the reason, the reason was because you load the attitude, but now is we can kind of get away from this massive traffic jam that's about to hit Kraków. Because they're way too close to one another to kind of sustain this approach. Tell you what, set heading 340.
That's affirmative.
No, it's not. Set heading 340. Right, I'll do it myself. So I'm going to go for a more extended approach path. Work it from there. Flaps position. Nope, not yet. Just leads to 200 knots. Spoilers out. Not sure. For some reason he's not. He does everything but heading. So I might just have to update. Might just have to update the add-on to get that working. That's probably what my issue is there. Just needs to update. So yeah, they're well ahead of us now. Plenty of distance. So we're going to go for more of an so kind of fly beyond that and loop in from the north instead. So again, slightly I suppose like cross feed. What's our fuel level like? Fuel 7676. Yeah, we've got plenty of fuel. It's just cross feed automatic from the outers. Yeah, that's fine. Flaps position 1.
Flaps to 1.
On an RX 570, you may get away with Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm not sure how well it would run, but you may get away with it, especially after 27th. 27th should work a lot better on older and slower hardware, so you may get your luck in there. Alright, you can set heading to 252, so going parallel to the runway, or parallel to the approach path, but not yet on it. That way, kind of scope the approach in, and then land it when ready. Down to 200 feet per descent rates. Yeah, super rare RX 570. So, if we have a look at web by a second, so you can see, so this guy, I'm hoping will kind of slide behind us. You'll be landing. I'm not sure about the lots, unless he slows down dramatically, which there's only 10 knots between them, may be problematic. There's plenty of space between myself and these aircraft, so we'll be alright. So I'm just hoping that this aircraft here kind of delays his turn a little bit. If he does, we're golden. So I'm going to adjust my head, well, we'll go a bit longer, and then I'll adjust my head into kind of intercepts that, what was it? Was he? Yeah, was he? I'm gonna come behind. Okay, cheers Amjad, that's fantastic. So, that's aircraft behind me sorted. It's just now two in front that need to kind of sort out their own positions. I've got a visual of two aircraft fronts. I'll work out what the third is now. So left now we'll go to 220. We'll go 2200. I'll go 210. Go for a nice rounds number, and then we'll get ourselves onto the localizer. We'll also tune to the tower frequency now. Computer specs in the description, Willow. Welcome channel to chats. Hope you're keeping well. Spec is in the description. So we're 20 miles away from the airport now. 20 miles to go. Localizer sets.
Lot 354, go around, go around.
Yeah, that was always going to happen there. Always going to happen.
Lot 354, go around.
Yes, Angly, so the frequency is the same. Either frequency is your localizer frequency. So you're going to kind of adjust yourself onto the line there. And as soon as the vertical drops, we'll get ourselves onto the descent path into the airport. It should be coming to view, there you go. I think just about there is the airport. Yeah, Charlie, I will be getting the Phoenix 320, yes. Some people do disconnect when they're told to go around. On this occasion, he did report us go around, so he's not disconnected, he is going around the Lot 73.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, good day, continue approach number 2.
Continue approach number 2, Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, thank you very much. Right, so we're now in comms with the tower. Just waiting now to get. Ooh. It's active.
Austrian 3 Lima Mike, contact ground, 121
Flaps position 2.
Flaps 2.
Spot's armed. Runways in sights. Papa Kilo Kilo, that's Kraków, Barretto, sorry. It's Kraków. Set brakes to medium. Spoilers are arms. Flaps position 3. Approach mode sets. Lufthansa non-Echo Tango is established on localizer runway 25.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, wind is 223, 10 knots, runway 25, clear for land number 1.
Clear to land, runway 25, Lufthansa non-Echo Tango, number 1. So who's that? Oh, that's ground aircraft. Ah, there's 2 aircraft. So that's Austrian 3 Lima Mike. The green one is Ryanair 79 Foxtrots. They're 2 separate aircrafts. They're just positioned in such a way it looks like a plane in front, but no. The green stripe's the left-hand side of the aircraft. The red stripe is the right side of the aircraft. They're just positioned in such a way it looks like they're together, but no. The Ryanair's going to Poznan, I believe. Yes, Poznan, or the arrival is just an arrival. So no. It's just 2 aircraft, they're both on the ground. Flaps full.
Full flaps.
Cabin crew, seats for landing please. Seats for landing.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Okay, down. Sorry, green right, red left. Sorry, that's the way, Jared. Yes, other way around. Scenery sublime. It's default Microsoft Flight Sim down there. Can't wait to look at that from a passenger point of view. Przygotuj się do lądowania. Zaraz będzie. Wesołem na Kraków. Brad, I'm not sure. I think he's just been busy with work at the moment. Busy with work, so he's been a bit quiet as of late, but I hope he's alright. There's another guy as well, which I need to message at some point soon.
Lima Hotel 1227, good day, continue approach, number 2. Approach to number 2,
I'll probably do a bit of both, Flight Fan. Increase FPS, but also just tweak my settings not too much, but ever so slightly. There's lots on the tree behind you, so that was Dan. That was Dan behind you. 1,000. Sail approach. Autopilot off. Set altitude 4,000. Miss approach sets. So we've got landing clearance. All that's left to do is to land the aeroplane. Slightly gusty, slightly windy. The rain, not going to help us today. Nose gear glitching, shouldn't be. 3 gears down green. Nose gear is in place. Tiny bit below glide slope, but nothing too problematic.
400. 100 above.
100 above.
200. Minimum.
Minimums continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Idle.
10. 5.
Reverses sets. 100 knots. 80 knots. 60 reverses cuts. Hit the brakes hard. And try and exit just to the left. And there we have it. welcome to Kraków.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Poland. The local time is 10:10 p.m. and it's currently about 21 degrees Celsius.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango is clear of runway. Whoops, wrong one. Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango is clear of runway. So, co-pilot on ATC.
Carolina Echo Tango, welcome in Poland in Kraków. QNH is 1014 and contact ground 121980. Have a good night, sir. Bye-bye.
121980 for Kraków ground, and we will see you later. Double knots. Right, so we'll cut that. We will tune to ground. We will landing lights off. We'll give it a go in Polish, Soviet Wizard. My Polish isn't perfect, but we'll give it a go. Taxi light set, APU starts. Dzień Kraków grounds, this is Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, requesting taxi to the gates.
Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango, welcome to Kraków. Taxi to stand 1 left via Bravo Golf Zulu.
Taxi to stand 1 left via Bravo Golf Zulu for Lufthansa 9 Echo Tango. See you later. Well, we're going to fly them again at one point. Not today, but one day we will. So, go to ground charts now. Unless you guys never want me to fly from Kraków again, then, well, I'll be sad, but okay. Whoops, gonna have to make a left there. I'm too busy checking the ground charts, so I'm now not going the right way. Yes, so Bravo, so off there. Hang on, so Bravo, cool, right. Throttle up, let's get going.
Kraków ground, lot 7 Foxtrot, ready to taxi. Ryanair 79 Foxtrot, taxi to holding point runway 25 via Zulu Alpha. Taxi to holding point runway 25 via Zulu Alpha, Ryanair 79 Foxtrot.
So there's a Ryanair on the ground at the moment. We'll keep an eye out for them as we taxi to the gate. Stand 1 left I need, so as we get towards the terminal. Ah, okay, perfect. It's right on the main building. Golf onto Zulu. Bravo Golf. Oh yeah, like I said, the Drzewiecki design sceneries are absolutely fantastic. One of my favourite developers in any flight sim ever. We'll certainly have a look what else there is in the future. Welcome, Ali5456, how you doing? Welcome to Channel's Chats. GA next time we could do Soviets, so as you could do a few more GA flights in Microsoft Flight Sim, something needs to do certainly in the future. We're going to 1 left at the moment. Ryanair fly 800s. Yes, Eclipse, they fly 800s. What's in front of us at the moment, taxiing? It's a 737. It's in dreamlike the colours, but that is a 800. No, it's modded airport kilo. It's pay-aware scenery. Yes, pay-aware scenery.
Lufthansa 1227, video. Lufthansa 1227, welcome to Kraków, taxi to stand 7 via Foxtrot Bravo Golf Zulu.
So now going on to Golf, and Golf goes straight into Zulu.
Lufthansa 1227, taxi to stand 7 via Foxtrot Bravo Golf Zulu.
Longest flight in real life or in flight sim aviation?
Kraków ground, Ryanair 7 Foxtrot at holding point 125.
I presume it's a livery mismatch, now. It is a livery mismatch, I'm afraid. Austrian's not included as part of the IVAO livery subsets. So it swaps you for the next closest thing, which in this occasion is EasyJet's. You'll be off now. Yeah, no worries, Zane. You take care of yourself. We'll keep an eye out of your landing. One left looks occupied, so we're going to have to squeeze into 2 there, I'm afraid. 2's been reserved, because I know 7 has been given to the aircraft behind us. So we're gonna be naughty here. We are gonna push into the other gate, which I actually now have lost. Where is it? Oh, it is this one. It's just fair enough. It's just a stand. Deboarded by stairs, I guess. Deboarded by stairs. Having a Polish name, Drzewiecki. Makes you want to fly there. Right, well, that have to do. Parking brake sets. Salty Sim, it's free. Soviet, it's free or add-on. AP sets. Engines off. Seatbelts off. Let the logbook do its thing. It's actually already 10 minutes behind rather than 20. Probably going a bit easier there. Don't like sets. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Krakow. The local time is 21 minutes past 18. The temperature, 24 degrees centigrade. We thank you for flying with Lufthansa. We wish you a safe on journey, and we hope to see you in the very near future. Dzień dobry na lotnisko Kraków. Dzisiaj jest też... oh gosh. Dzisiaj jest 91... No, 90... Actually, it's not. It's 10 o'clock. 22... 20... Temperature jestem 20 centigrad. Zaraz będę... God, yeah, my Polish is falling apart now. I've not been to Poland in 2... Yeah. We'll let that do its thing. Yeah, let's get it. The problem with me is that I've not been to Poland now in about 2 years, so all of a sudden my... Yeah, I've not been to Poland in 2 years, so my grasp of the language has now gone kaput. It started off well, it went horribly wrong thereafter. I'm hoping to go back to Poland again relatively soon, and then hopefully kind of pick up the language again, but for me it's a case where I go to Poland, I can pick up the language, but the longer I'm away, the worse I get at it, so... Yeah, I need to pick it up again. Alright, I don't know if we can get ground power or... Because again, we're in awkward stands 2, which isn't the greatest of stands, but oh well. Yeah, I'm not going to get those either. Oh well. That's fine, passengers, you can just... we'll open a door, you can jump off if you're willing to risk it. Doors forward. There you go, you can jump off of that. Get away from Poland too, they're the best. Trust me. Ah, there's grounds. Ah, hang on. So if you're coming, we might even get stairs. Trust me, my mother's Polish. Got enough Polish in my life. Well, we're going to get ramp power at least. Stairs though. Unavailable. We use VoiceAttack's pushback tug, Soviets, but we're not using a pushback tug because we're not pushing back. We're at stand. It's a ground power unit, not a pushback tug. As we, well, what we'd do is we'd disembark the aircrafts. We'd enter the side of this, get to the stairs. There you go. So we'd enter. We'd go upstairs to the arrivals. So walk around. Continue up. There you go, upstairs. That's the departure section. There's 2 sections. Oh, we'll carry on then. We'll go through the airport, make a left, kind of continue down the corridors, we'll work our way out. So I've actually not been to Krakow in real life. There you go. Well, okay, hang on. So that's departure, that's security. Whereabouts is the arrival zone then? That's departures. Arrivals is over here. Yeah, I mean, look, the scenery is fantastic. Scenery, Microsoft and Drzewiecki design scenery is fantastic.
Lufthansa 157, the Pacific Gate, thank you very much for your service, good night. Lufthansa 1227, goodbye, thank you.
Right, so we've got ground power now. Connect stats, that comes off. Let's end the flight. let's have a look at the report. So Lufthansa 1626, 320neo from Munich to Kraków, 1 hour 9 minute flight time, planned departure was 18:59, arrived at, departed at 19:01, so 2 minutes late, planned arrival 2024, arrived at 11, 1 passenger, 90% satisfaction, 164 landing, 129 block time, slight delay, soft landing, decent little flight. So I'll drop the flight reports in chat. Call streams, yep, thank you, much appreciated. Glad you enjoyed the stream. We'll drop the report in chat so you guys can look at it in more detail. And while we do that, let's stop recording the replay. Let's disconnect from IVAO, so thank you all for the service today. You're all fantastic. And let's load the replay, shall we? So let's have a look at this approach from the passenger point of view, especially the left-hand side, because that was beautiful over the city. So I've got ourselves in a short final. Just cleared the alarms. Give it 2 seconds. Do the flaps. Cool, right, so let's enjoy the replays of landings while the flight report loads. Close that, and close that. So, pretty standard approach so far. Scenery again down below is fantastic. I mean, look at that. It's raining, it's cloudy, low visibility, and down there you've got the city of Kraków down below. It's beautiful. I'm excited for the Xbox release. I mean, with Xbox release, we do get more users in Flight Sim, so yeah, absolutely. Send Scenery, it's payware rev, so yeah, so I'll drop you a link to it. Flightsim.com, Kraków, MSFS. Right, there's our flight reports. A bit more detail. Close Firefox will kill the lag. And for the scenery, so if you want to pick up Kraków for yourself, this here is the scenery. Settings video, I've already done one on SWS. If you search for Drawyah settings into YouTube, you'll get my settings from there. Andrew's arrived at the gates, very good. How's your landing, dude? How's your landing? Bought self-loading cargo. I prefer PACX, Geek. I've not used SLC, but I much prefer PACX personally. Yes, Warsaw's the capital of Poland, yes, Warszawa. Yeah, the scenery on the approach is beautiful. Look at that. Short final in, touchdown in just a couple of seconds. Real life liveries, probably not as many, Adam. There's a few airlines that have got partnerships with Microsoft Flight Sim, but there certainly won't be as many. There's nothing particularly modded yet either. Yes, Rev, my settings are pretty much the same from the original video. I have a stick, Fred. I'll use a stick. Here we go, short final in. Over the motorway. There's your touchdown. Yeah, that was thoroughly enjoyed that approach. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Let's have a look at it from the right hand side. So short approach in. More rural, the north side of Kraków. Not less going on there, but the night lighting as well just really brings the sim to life. we are getting an MD-11 from TFDi Design. That's an aircraft on the way. It's an MD-10, not a DC-10, but we are getting a proper payware MD-11 relatively soon from TFDi Design. So it's not ends just yet. We are getting something soon. Let's have a look at the approach from the tail cam. So short funneling. The landing's a bit different in replay 923-16 because it's a live active replay. There are some minor things that kind of removes from the landing, so it's the same landing, just slightly adjusted for the actual replay itself. So the landing rate's not exactly the same. There'll be minor differences depending on how the replay itself has kind of done its thing. Google it, AvGeek. Google it. There's a lot to learn with OBS for industry mets. I'm afraid not all of that I can help you with. I'm not exactly great for OBS. There we go. Pretty much sense line there. Minus the crabbing, I guess, for the approach, but yeah, I can quite happily accept that landing. Quite happily accept it. So bring the aircraft back to the end of the runway. We're going to then disconnect it from the aircrafts. There we go. Turn off follow modes. Back ever so slightly. Right, end of the runway. Let's kind of do a view from about here-ish. So here comes our aircraft. Ooh, hang on, pause that, sorry, I've got one big key bit of this. We need to be facing the runway. And then it's Australia cam we need to do if we're going to catch it. So, like that, zoom out, over the top, and zoom in. That's what we wanted, right. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. Nothing wrong with that landing at all. Nothing wrong. Put the camera back. I have the Madeira sim, yes, Fred. I have the Madeira in Microsoft Flight Sim. I have heard good things about Aerosoft Brussels, Rev. I have heard good things. It's something I probably will pick up soon. Yeah, there you go. Superb landing, very smoothly. We'll do one more from kind of the nose gear position. So do one more from in front of the aircraft, and then we'll bring tune to an end, and I'll get myself ready for bed for work in the morning. Yeah, superb little flight that. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Short approach in. There's your idle, there's your flare, keep the aircraft steady. And touchdown. What do you call Australia cam when you're in Australia? Well, it'll be rest of the world cam, I presume, because remember, Australia's upside down, rest of the world is normal. Yeah, so that brings us to the end of our stream today. So, back again on Wednesday for a reward flight. So no stream tomorrow, no stream on Tuesday. Wednesday, I'll try and get a reward. I'll try and get a reward stream done for the A321. So that is my aim. Otherwise, yeah. Well, thank you for watching. Thank you for the donations and supporting. As always, you guys have been fantastic. Do I like the 350? I prefer 777s rev myself, but 350, it's an aircraft. Yeah, so, like I say, that brings us to the end of our stream today. That brings us to the end of Munich to Kraków. A320neo, Drzewiecki Divine, Kraków. That was Simwings Munich. And, yeah, the rest of it's all in the description. So thank you for watching, guys. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all again in the very near future for more Flight Sim action. Take care, have a good one, and good nights, and enjoy your weeks. See, because, yeah, that's the thing. I work today, I work weekends. This doesn't feel like a Sunday to me. For you guys, this is Sunday, you're about to go to bed, go to school, go to work. This is the middle of the week for me. I've got 2 more days to go until my next day's off. So, you guys, it's Sunday. For me, this is just a normal day. Just a normal day. Have a good one. Bye-bye.